You're at a restaurant. The waiter drizzles dark syrup over your caprese salad. Balsamic reduction, he says. You pay $18. But here's something that might surprise you. That balsamic? It's wine vinegar mixed with caramel coloring and cornstarch. It costs the restaurant 30 cents. Real traditional balsamic costs $200 for 100 milliliters. That's $2 per milliliter, more expensive than most perfumes. And the reason? A process so precise that only a few families in northern Italy still do it correctly. So what makes real balsamic actually balsamic? Let's explore the process. Here's the thing about balsamic. Real balsamic isn't vinegar. It's cooked grape must, freshly crushed grape juice, aged minimum 12 years. No wine, no added vinegar, just grapes and thyme. It starts in one place, Modena or Reggio Emilia in northern Italy. 2 cities, that's it. The process begins in late September during grape harvest. They use specific white grapes, Trebbiano, Lambrusco. The grapes must be picked at peak ripeness when sugar hits maximum. Within hours of harvest, grapes are crushed. The juice, called must, goes straight into copper or stainless cauldrons. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The must is cooked over open flame for 12 to 36 hours. Temperature stays between 70 and 90 degrees Celsius. As it cooks, water evaporates. Sugars concentrate and caramelize. Volume reduces by half, sometimes 2/3. This cooking is critical. The must transforms from pale juice into dark, thick syrup. Natural caramelization. No additives, just heat and time. After cooling, the must goes into the first barrel of a batteria. A set of at least 5 barrels, each smaller than the last, each made from different wood. Oak, chestnut, cherry, mulberry, juniper. Each wood contributes different flavors, tannins, aromatics, subtle notes that layer over years. The barrels sit in an attic, not a warehouse, an attic. Freezing winters, scorching summers. This drives aging. Summer, liquid expands into wood, extracting flavors. Winter, it contracts, concentrating. Every year, about 10% evaporates through the wood. The angels share. The liquid becomes more concentrated. After 1 year, a small amount from the smallest barrel is extracted. That barrel refills from the second smallest. That refills from the next. The largest gets fresh cooked must. This cascading system means every bottle contains liquid from multiple vintages. The youngest is 12 years old. The oldest could be 25, 50, even 100 years old. 12 years minimum. Some families age for 25 years. The most prized, marked extra vecchio, ages 25 plus years. During those years, the liquid transforms. It becomes syrupy. It develops over 100 flavor compounds: fruity, woody, sweet, acidic. The texture coats a spoon. After 12 years, the balsamic is submitted to a consortium. Expert tasters evaluate color, viscosity, aroma, flavor balance. Only if it passes does it get the DOP seal, Denominazione di Origine Protetta. Protected designation of origin. The bottle is always 100 milliliters, always that specific shape. The process takes 12 to 25 plus years. A batteria produces 5 to 10 liters yearly. That's 50 to 100 bottles maximum. Now here's the kicker. Walk into any grocery store. You'll see dozens labeled balsamic vinegar. They cost $8, some $3. They're thick, dark, syrupy. They look real. They're not. They start with wine vinegar, cheap, made in weeks. Manufacturers add grape must concentrate for sweetness, caramel coloring to darken, cornstarch or xanthan gum to thicken. They age it maybe 2 months. Some don't age at all. Just mix, bottle, ship. The result tastes acidic with artificial sweetness. One-dimensional. Real balsamic tastes complex. Sweet, tart, fruity, woody, layered. Commercial tastes like vinegar with sugar. But wait, it gets worse. Look at the label. Most say Balsamic Vinegar of Modena, not traditional balsamic vinegar of Modena. That word traditional matters. It's the legal difference. Balsamic vinegar of Modena only requires bottling in Modena. Ingredients can come from anywhere. Wine vinegar from Spain, grape must from Argentina. As long as it's bottled in Modena, they can call it of Modena. The EU allows this through IGP designation. Less strict than DOP. It permits wine vinegar. It permits additives. It permits aging for 60 days. That's why bottles cost $8. Traditional DOP costs producers $150 per 100 milliliters. IGP costs $2 per liter. When consumers can't tell the difference, why age 12 years? But here's the thing. You can tell. Real traditional comes in that specific 100 milliliter bottle with DOP seal. It says Aceto Balsamico Tradizionale di Modena DOP or Aceto Balsamico Tradizionale di Reggio Emilia DOP. Those exact words. The texture is thick and syrupy naturally. Put a drop on a spoon. It coats. It slowly drips. It doesn't run. The flavor is complex. Sweetness first, then acidity, then fruitiness, then woodiness. The finish lingers. Commercial taste sharp, and one note, vinegar and sugar. The ingredient list is simple. Real traditional has one ingredient, cooked grape must. If you see wine vinegar, caramel coloring, or thickener, it's commercial. The price tells you immediately. Real starts at $150 for 100 milliliters. If it costs $8, it's fake. You don't cook with traditional balsamic. Too precious. You use it as finishing condiment. A few drops on Parmigiano Reggiano. A drizzle on strawberries. A dot on aged steak. So, let's go back to that restaurant. That drizzle on your caprese. But now you know real balsamic means 12 years minimum in attic barrels. You know it needs the DOP seal and Tradizionale on the label. You know one ingredient, cooked grape must. You know most is wine vinegar with caramel coloring and thickeners. Aged 60 days. Bottled in Modena with ingredients from anywhere. The next time you see balsamic, you'll check for DOP. You'll look for Tradizionale. You'll check that ingredient list. You'll know 12 years in wood or just vinegar with sugar. That's the process. We reveal how things actually work, one story at a time. If there's something you'd like us to explore next, let us know. Until then, trust the process.